Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my foundation routine with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. And I did a first impression on this foundation, I don't know, like a month or so ago. But I thought I would just show you guys my foundation routine because a lot of times with my eyeshadow tutorials, I don't really show you guys me applying my foundation or blush or bronzer or anything like that. So I thought this video might be helpful for some of you guys out there that would like to see how I apply my foundation, my concealer, bronzer, contour, blush, that sort of thing. So I hope that you guys do enjoy this tutorial, and this has been my favorite foundation as of late. And I might actually start a series. I feel like I always do a lot of series on my channel, but I feel like you guys really enjoy those types of videos from me. But I'm thinking about doing a series where I show you guys how I apply each one of the foundations in my foundation collection that I like. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know down in the comments or like this video. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get into the tutorial with me applying this foundation. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and clip my hair back to get it out of my face. So then the next thing that I do is I go ahead and apply my under eye concealer. And one of my favorite drugstore concealers is the Maybelline Fit Me. So that is what I'm going to use today. And I don't necessarily do like the triangle thing or anything like that. Like I just, you know, cover my under eyes. And then I usually, to blend out concealer, I usually use the Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86, or I like to use the Sigma Foundation F60 brush. So either one of these two brushes I like to use to blend out concealer. Today I'm just going to go ahead and use the F60 brush. So I just go ahead and blend that into the skin. And I just kind of use like patting motions, like I just kind of pat it in. Okay, now I'm sure that if you've watched a lot of my videos, like my get ready with me's and stuff, you've probably already seen me apply this, but I figured I'd do like kind of a more in-depth video on it. But the Ready Set Gorgeous foundation by CoverGirl, I'm going to show you my foundation routine with this today. And the shade that I use is 105. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. I really like this stuff. It's really easy to blend out and work with, and it does last for like a decent amount of time. It doesn't last as long as like the Revlon Color Stay, but it does last for a decent amount of time. And I just squirt some of this on the back of my hand. Hopefully it'll focus. So I just squirt like about that much out. And if I need more, I can always add more. And then I always like to use my F80, the flat kabuki brush from Sigma, to blend this out. So then I just take the brush and just stick it in the foundation like that to kind of pat it out. And then I just blend it into the skin. And I just kind of do like swirly motions or like circular motions. And then I like to pat too, like that. So I'll do like circular motions and then pat. And I just find that that way it just helps it blend a lot better and look a little more natural. So I'm definitely going to need more foundation. And this is just my favorite way to apply this foundation is with the F80. I don't know that I've ever really tried to apply this with like, I don't know that I've ever tried, to apply this with my beauty blender. So this F80 is just like my favorite way to apply it. So on my forehead, I don't use as much foundation, but just a little bit to kind of even everything out. And then I'm really weird. I always like to apply foundation to my nose at the very end. After I get my foundation blended in, then I go back and cover up any blemishes that I might have, which I do have some blemishes like around my chin, and I'm just going to use that same Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And I don't know if I said what shade this is in. The Fit Me is in the color 15 Fair. And the reason why I like to apply my concealer like to blemishes and stuff like that after I apply foundation is because since I'm taking the foundation brush and swirling it around and stuff like that, if I put concealer on, it would just like rub it off. So that's why I like to do it after the fact. And then I just take that same F86 brush and just kind of pat on those areas where I put the concealer. And then sometimes if I feel like I need extra coverage on my nose, I will go back and add a little bit more concealer to that. But I don't really feel like I need that today. I feel like my nose looks like it's covered pretty good. So for my under eye concealer, I set it with the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. And this product is amazing. It's just a really fine, like HD powder. It does have some sparkles in it. They don't show up that much on your under eye area. It does help to set the under eye concealer and keep it from looking cakey. It helps it from creasing, and it also helps it to last all day. So that's why I just love this product. It also kind of helps to brighten up that area on your under eyes a little more. So I just usually put it on this fluffy sheer cover brush. If you didn't have this brush, a good brush to also use is like the Sigma Taper Blending E40 brush. It's also a really good brush to use when putting this on your under eye area. Then to set my foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. And this is in the color Soft Ivory. This is my all-time favorite setting powder from high-end or drugstore. I just love this product so much. So I just used the e.l.f. Kabuki brush to apply this powder. And instead of like going in circular motions with it, I just pat it like this, because if you swirl it around like that, it's going to move your foundation around and it could kind of mess your foundation up or your concealer. It just works a lot better if you pat it like this. For my bronzer, there's different products that I use, but today I'm going to use my NARS Laguna bronzer. This is one of my all-time favorite bronzers. It's just such a universal color, and I'm sure that you guys have seen this talked about like 1,000,001 times. Like, it's a really popular product, but it is pricey, but it's definitely worth the money, and it does last for quite a while. So I'm just going to use this Sigma Large Powder F30 brush to apply this. And I'm not going to contour with this. I'm just going to use this to bronze up my face. So when you bronze your face, you just want to take it up on your temples like this, down kind of in the area where you would contour, kind of like along your jawline. And then I also take it on my neck a little bit. And then I do that to the other side. And then I also dust some like along the sides of my nose like this. Okay, then to contour, I'm just going to go in with my Hoola bronzer. And I just got this product like a couple of days ago. My friend, she actually sent this product to me, so I'm so excited that she sent it to me. So I just want to give a shout out to Jessica and say thank you. I'm just going to use the little brush actually that came with this. This brush is actually really good for contouring because it is like an angled brush, and it's actually really nice. So I'm just going to put it in the product there. And then to contour, you just want to find like the hollow of like your cheek area. So suck in your cheeks like this, and you can kind of see like where that area would be. So when you contour, you don't want to bring it in like all the way into here. You want to keep it like where your eye or eyebrow ends. You don't want to take it in too far or it's going to look unnatural. So I just put it like right about here, about the width, like the length of this brush. And I just kind of go back and forth like this. And then I just kind of pull it up a little bit. And then I will go back in with my Kabuki brush and blend it out a little more so it doesn't look like super harsh or anything. And then I do kind of contour like up here around my forehead, just to add a little more definition to the face. Like, and then I also take some along the jawline here and a little bit right here on my nose. And then, like I said, I'm just going to go back with my Kabuki brush and kind of blend that out. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and apply my blush. And today I'm using the SmashBox Blush Rush and Flush. And it's just a really light pink with some shimmer in it. It's really pretty, and the shimmers don't show up too much. It's just a really nice blush to use when you want a little warmth to your cheeks, but don't want anything like super overpowering. And I'm just going to use this signature Mary Kay blush brush to apply it. I've had this blush brush like forever. I don't even know if Mary Kay sells this one anymore because I've had it for so long. And I just lightly put it like right here on my cheek and then back. I don't like to take my blush too far in, because if you do, then it will just make you look almost like you're super flushed or something, like you have a temperature. So yeah, it's better if you put it like right here, like kind of where your eye, like the middle of where your eye starts, or like the end of your eye, just a little further than where you would put your contour, and then just kind of bring it back like that. And then I do like to go in with my kabuki brush and blend this out as well, just so it looks really natural and not too like clownish or anything. So I just kind of go back in, kind of buff that out. I go ahead and set my foundation with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And this is just going to help your foundation to last a lot longer and look a little more natural on the skin. I really feel like these two products go hand in hand. I feel like this product just makes this foundation look a little more natural, because this foundation is pretty matte on the skin. So if you don't like a real matte look, I do recommend this because it helps to make it look a little more luminous. So I'm just going to spritz this on. Alright guys, so that is my foundation routine on the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation. If you guys did enjoy this, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I hope this was helpful for you all. Like I said in the intro, I'm thinking about like maybe showing you guys how I apply each one of the foundations in my collection. Just maybe give you like different pointers that I have on them, or just maybe show you how they apply, or like what brushes or what I use to apply the foundations. So yeah, if you guys would be interested in that, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye guys. Mwah.